Welcome back guys to Crypto4Life channel. Today I would like to talk about FTM USDT trading pair on a Gate.io, the main targets for 2023 and potential move for the next bull run. Let's dive in. First of all, what you have to know every single time trying to keep your chart pretty simple. You don't have to draw a lot of lines to make your chart too complicated. To everybody who talk about the new all-time high for every single altcoin, it's can be true. Of course, it can be true, but you have to keep in mind not every single altcoin will be the previous all-time high in the next bull run. So if you take a look on FTM here, from August, let's take a strong magnet, from the bottom in August 19, this coin made 20,000% gains. So it's more than good, you know, for altcoin like this one. And even from June 2021, this coin made 2,000% gains. And like you know, for many altcoins, the bull run ends in this area, you know, but some altcoins beat the previous all-time high in October, November, and like you can see, FTM still pump it till January 2022. So all altcoins have different charts, you know, but just my personal opinion, the bull run ends in this area. So if we take a look on a basic FIB, here I mark it everything pretty simple. We got a top, we got a main support area, bounce to 23 level by FIB. So this FIB is legit now. We drop it under 27 area. 27 zone, it's always accumulation stage. So we're in accumulation stage from May 2022 till now. So like you can see, we drop it under. Here's the reaction. So 18 level by FIB, it's legit. Here's a reaction. Hold the line 3 weeks. It's a weekly time frame. 3 weeks we hold the line of 27 level, not a zone, even not a zone. Here, pure test of 27 level 1, 2. So this level, it works perfectly well. So you just use a magnet, determine the top support, first reaction, and wait the 27 level on a weekly to form your portfolio. Of course, we can drop even lower, you know, to close the monthly gap. Because if we count, for example, the same like with Gala. So the people who bought, for example, here in December 2020, they are still in profit 2,500%. That's why, yes, of course, these people who didn't sell the FTM can crash the market down. For example, if Bitcoin collapse or something happen, we can crash even to close full fill, even to 2 cents. Yes, it's hard to believe. So the FTM can crash from 40 cents to 2 or even to 50% of this monthly gap. It's 2 monthly gaps. So it's one at the bearish, this one at the bullish. So even at to close 50% of this monthly gap, it will be 6 cents. So it's gonna be crazy, you know. But here, volume range, the most tradable zone from sellers was here, 23 cents. Here is a support, test, and we're breaking out. We have all chances come back and test about this level. If we hold the line, yes, we can confirm and continue to the monthly gap, bullish monthly gap. So this is how it works. But the negative scenario, we got a stop losses here. We got a lot of stop losses here. What people add in June 2021. So we didn't form in the lower low. Many altcoins have a different charts. You know, some altcoins beat the previous low, some not. So FTM still not forming the lower low. So that's why we have a chance, if we will see the alt season, to move from this current price from 27 zone to monthly gap to 0 level. So it will be like a magnet for bullish scenario, you know, the bearish scenario. Yes, of course, I understand you don't want to hear the scenario where the FTM collapsed to 2 cents, of course, but just keep in mind this scenario. Just keep in mind. So don't go all in some any altcoin, you know. We don't know what can happen tomorrow with the news, with the regulation in the United States, with the default in the United States. Of course, I don't believe in default of United States, but Everything can happen, you know. So we can delete this one. So by classic technical analysis, everything looks more than good, you know, for FTM. And not all altcoins will beat the previous all-time high. So just in case, just keep this scenario in your head. So maybe the top for FTM can be for the next bull run even $2.20. It's 0.5 level by FIB and 61 level by FIB. It's $2.48. So of course, it's hard to believe. So FTM can make only 400% gains in the next bull run or even 500. But yes, it can be real, you know, because not every single altcoin will be the previous all-time high. Just open the charts of many altcoins and compare with the previous cycles. You know, the main stop losses is here. It's over than 23 level by FIB. Here, a lot of people add their main stop losses. So if we beat this monthly gap, and the road will be open to $1.68. Maybe with the weak candle to 38 level by FIB, $1.92. When we hit $1.50, $1.92, everybody starts screaming. We go into $2, $3, $5, $10 confirmed for FTM, and it can be the trap. So I mark it zones. Now let's go back to my custom maker set. On ADZ, we got two main huge distribution area here. The main one was in February. The second one was in November. So like you can see, that's why I used my indicator set, because here's a clean picture how the whales manipulate the price. Top, and the second top in January, but we just go into down. So in this area, only the retail investors buying. So whales distribute their coins. They start accumulate their coins on FTM here in June 2022. The price was the lowest point in June 2022 was 22 cents. And now we're in distribution. So crypto flight direction here, no signal to sell. No signal to sell, only accumulation here. So the from May 2022 till January 2023, we was in accumulation stage. So yes, basically the whales accumulate FTM. When they start selling it, I don't know. I just can add my alerts, and when I see the same signal, here's a triangle up. When I see the same triangle down, red one, it will be the time to out of this coin. Market mode. On a market mode, you have to understand every single time when you see the extreme red color or even orange, it's not the best time to buy. You know, the best time to buy was here at disbelief area on white color. It was a disbelief in the market. Nobody believed, so we're bounced from May 2022 till once again January 2023. So this area, in this area under 27 zone, the big whales accumulate their position. So basically more than half year. So let's take a look on the days. It was from here, from this one till this, 217 days they accumulated here. So it's more than enough to put the price higher. So a lot of people who blame altcoins, come on guys. The Bitcoin pump only 100. It's only your fault if you didn't take a profit from FTM. You can at least bought it here. You got a lot of confirmation signals. So it was in disbelief area. You see on a weekly time frame, the big guys accumulated on ADZ. You see on crypto flight direction, the big guys accumulate. You see the confirmation to pump on crypto flight direction. You buying. At least withdraw your initial deposits and leave just the free coins. So it's a strategy. So now the most important levels, we have to hold 27 area here. If not, we can go to this gap. We got the gap here, and fulfill will be at 24. If we talk about local targets, you know, on the weekly. So the main one is here. It's a monthly farewell gap. But I hope we will not see the one more collapse, because if the market collapse, it will be so hard. It will be so hard because we are already almost at the bottom, or we already past the bottom, or we're not so far from the bottom. But trust me, to collapse from 41 cents to 5 cents to close this fulfill, it will be crazy. It will be crazy. It will be once again total disbelief on the market. On a monthly, we're still in distribution. That's what I'm talking about when you see the people like on Gala. I showed you on Gala, the people who bought Gala at 2020, they still in profit 14K. So yes, of course, it's hard to believe. So we're can drop so hard from this current price to 2 cents. But unfortunately, yes, we're in the distribution stage now. Still in distribution stage. Not like this one, of course, but like this one. Of course, the lower we drop, the higher we pump. That's why if we drop once again, for example, to close 50% of this monthly gap and then bounce to 0.5 level by FIB, and we will not beat previous all-time high, it will be 4,000%. So it will be more than enough for everybody to make a profit with FTM. But we will see how well it goes. That's why, just to be honest, I don't believe the FTM will be the previous all-time high in the next bull run. But of course, if it will, the targets will be around $4.83 and $7.20. I don't think so. The FTM going to $10 or something. So it's more than good to take a profit with conservative price. Don't gamble with your initial deposit. So let's take a look on Trade On. On Trade On weekly, many altcoins showing the same charts. For example, here's a buy signal, sell, 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 sell. You can sell step by step. And here's a from main signal to sell. We got only recommendation, close position here. We didn't see the signal to buy. I showed you on XRP. We got a main signal to sell and signal take profit. And new signal to buy. So now on FTM, we didn't see the main signal to close position and start buying all in. You know, never go all in, but the main signal to buy we didn't see now on the weekly time frame. That's why I use the weekly time frame. Of course, on a daily, we got a lot of speculation signals here. You can see here's a signal to buy from this one. For example, you buy in here, here, and here. So your average price is here. So at, for example, 42. So from this signal to buy, you can sell step by step till 64. From this signal to buy, sell in February, we didn't get a signal to buy again. So we just got a recommendation close position. So let's take a look on the last indicator. It's a take profit. This indicator shows the real value of the coin. It's the last line here. All these lines are dynamic. So like you can see here. That's why we can crash much lower because we pump it here over than the exit line. If you didn't watch my previous video, didn't understand what's going on this indicator, I'll explain you. The last line, it's the real value of the coin, fundamental price. On a weekly time frame, on a daily time frame, it works on total different time frames. But most accurate, it works on a daily for swing trades and on a weekly for investments. So we are trading now every single time when you collapse under fundamental price, it's good time to buy for long term, you know. So here, if you bought it here, for example, in May 2022 at 22 cents, you can hold till 64. So now we test the fundamental price here. The road is open will be, if it's will be bullish scenario, the road is open to close this monthly gap, and always we go and test take profit. Take profit line, it's $1.27 now. Maybe with a weak candle, we can see the weak candle like this one, for example. We can liquidate all this main stop loss, what I showed you before, over than 23 level by FIB. I don't think so. We'll go like this one, parabolic move. No, it doesn't work like that. Even if we see some major partnership or something, no, it doesn't affect the price at all. Its can doesn't affect the price at all. So the main targets now, the bullish scenario, it's take profit $1.26, exit line $1.43, 0.23 level by FIB $1.58 to liquidate all these stop losses. The global target for FTM can be, just by my personal opinion, it's $2.20, $2.48. But depends, of course, the adoption and what's the total market cap we will see in the next bull run. So guys, I showed you all my targets. If you want to trade with my custom maker set 6-in-1, what I showed you in this video, just write me DM, subscribe channel, hit the like button, hit the notification button. Don't forget, join my Telegram channel. See you next time, guys.